What's up, Internet? Cory Zamier here, collecting with Cory. It's Friday. It's time for the weekend adventure in video game hunting. It's going to be an interesting weekend. It was supposed to rain on Saturday. It looks like it's cleared up. We're actually going to be having our own garage sale so we can get money to go to too many games in 2 weeks. 1 week by the time you're watching this. But, like I said, Friday, hitting the flea market. Got like 15 garage sales, which is a lot for a Friday, which is actually not a bad number for a weekday, to be honest, in Connecticut. Sales lined up. Hopefully, we can find something. Let's go. Been through over half of this flea market, and the only thing I've seen is some Atari games. Didn't even point the camera at it because some kid was already looking at them and it would have been awkward, but... That Oblivion game for $2, paid with a 20, and he was so short on change, he ended up giving me a $2 bill in there. What the hell? First time that's happened.
Alright. You got a patient wife to sit in the car and wait for you like that.
Where do I draw? What's this?
Oh yeah, I know about that. Every weekend I hear that.
It's a cop one. Green without claws.
A lot of stuff that you can't find anywhere else. That's why people like.
I picked up some Marvel figures at that sale back there. Normally I wouldn't mess with something like that, but the older like Marvel figures are really cool in that most of them are just like larger versions of like their 5 or 6 inch counterparts, and I think that's really cool. So not like the 12-inch figures you see at stores nowadays where they have like 4 points of articulation and are all basically the same mold with different whatever, you know. Let's hit some more sales. Alright, garage sales have kind of hit a wall. This entire town, no one's set up. Everybody's ad says they should be set up. It's 8:30. Maybe one of them was like a 9 o'clock sale, but there was no trace of any like signs or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but we're skipping town.
Okay.
That's the thing. You always ask. And then when they do say, oh yeah, we have some, let me bring them out. That's what it is most of the time. Handful of PS2 and Xbox 360 Wii Sports titles, garbage, nickel frits. There was a the Tasmanian Tiger for PS2, but bleh. Yeah, this is all I'm about to go to. I've been to, I think, a couple times in the past. Had some really good finds here. games?
$3 except for the one that's separate. That one's 10, but if you can buy them all, I'll give you 10.
This one? This one's 10. Is it? Is it a different game that's separate? Because this one's just Lego Batman.
They're all $3.
And how much for the PlayStation?
10, I believe.
Take 15 for these.
You got a 40.
Alright guys, that footage that you just saw inside the Savers might be a little confusing to you because, well, it's a weekend adventure. I kind of realized that I've only been putting out about one video a week, and for the time being, I'm just going to kind of combine the two if I do some thrifting during the weekend, rather than having to like try and split that footage up, and then when I'm trying to figure out where the footage is for thrifting when I eventually make the videos, it's going to be a fucking nightmare to try and find it. So we're actually going to just combine it for now. I don't think we're going to be hitting too many thrift stores, but we just got some Sega Genesis games. Some of them a little bit more expensive than I expected. Acme All-Stars for the Sega Genesis, maybe like a $15 to $20 game. Some other listings went for like $30, I don't know why. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Taz, and the best game of all, Shaq Fu. I believe Shaq Fu and Taz were missing the manual, but the other two are complete, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, we're here. Should have filmed before. Maybe if future Cory can put up some pictures for what the tag sale looked at before I sold a whole bunch of stuff. But going inside to get something to drink. Pretty much sold out of everything except for some action figures and random shit that's technically mine that I don't really care about. But all my video games are gone for what I had at the sale, at least. Still have my collection, come on guys. So we're completely like funded for too many games, basically. That's what I wanted to get the money for on this sale. Sponsorship by Clear American. And we're gonna have at least like 170 spending money. Thing that did happen though, a kid was buying an N64 from me, and he like started dropping it, so I got him a bag for it after we agreed on the price of $30 for an N64 controller, hookups, and some games. And he continued to walk around the sale with the bag for a little while. Decided to buy like some Game Boy Advance games I had. And then when he went to pay, he only tried to pay me for the Game Boy Advance games, saying, oh, I paid for the N64 already. I'm just like, I don't think you did. So he counts the money in his wallet and says, yeah, I have the right amount in here. I paid 30. But of course, anybody could say like, oh, do some quick math and be like, oh, yeah, I paid already. I started with this and now I have this, so I paid already. After he left, fucking asshole, it's okay for me to say that, he's a thief. He's a thief. He's a fucking asshole. I don't think I've ever seen him anywhere before. It's not like he's from any of our local trade groups or anything, or what, but I did the math on what I started with, what I should have based on all the sales I made, because I've been keeping track in my phone to see how close we were to being able to go to too many games. And of course, I'm about $30 short. What the fuck? Still fully funded for too many games, so not too much I can complain about, not much I need to bring in, which is something I am ecstatic about. And tomorrow, well, we got a crying baby out there. She misses me. What did you do to her? This is why I can't leave. Gotta go back down there. But gonna hit the flea markets tomorrow, and hopefully we can still find something cool. So I'm sitting here looking through this PSM magazine I got at a thrift store, and when people talk about the PS1 having ridiculous amounts of RPGs, they're not kidding. This is just 1 month of PSM. You got Chrono Cross, Codelica, RPG Maker, Vanguard Bandits, Legend of Dragoon, Rhapsody, Legend of Mana, and Threads of Fate. It's just one month worth of reviews for RPGs. That is insane. Getting run over by the stroller out here. Me and little Miss Everly are exhausted, but I'm gonna try and find some games at this flea market. Walk through pretty much the entire flea market here. Not a single video game. Not a single reason to turn on the camera. But there's one vendor setting up outside the flea market. Well, outside the barrier at least. That should have something, so let's see.
I don't know how much you take.
This is all the same stuff from last week, for the most part. Probably not. Just taking a look.
How you doing there, bud?
Good, how are you?
Should be a couple of them for you.
How much are they?
15.
Huh?
15.
God bless you. We thank you much.
It's like brand new. I don't actually remember. Hey, what's up, Greg? How are you, bro?
Good, buddy.
Still looks good, huh? Must be a nice day.
Oh, yeah.
What are you saying right now?
Beautiful day. Good luck. Yeah, good luck today.
quick.
These are for 2012. I don't know if they'll fit the window guard.
How you doing, man? What's going on? Your Star Wars titles.
What you asking on Muster?
How does that 4G hotspot work?
Well, you go to Verizon. They charge you per month by gig. I think you can buy like an unlimited package. This one actually has part of it. Just go there. It's really simple. And it sits in your house. This will get your Wi-Fi signal, and then whatever you need to have Wi-Fi on, you get through this. I used it.
Alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this weekend adventure in video game hunting. As you can see, all my hair fell out again. Happens every so often. But the main takeaway from this episode is we are going to too many games next week by the time you're seeing this. So, like the video, subscribe if you're new. You can go support the show on Patreon. I'd really appreciate it. Big shout out to Todderbert and Dr. Doge Productions for your continued support. And as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.